Hi Virgo, welcome to Get Live 333. My name is Jackie. Thanks so much for joining me. This is going to be an I Say, They Say truth poll for March 4th to March 11th. A couple of things to keep in mind. We have a Pisces new moon this Wednesday the 6th at 11:03. We're going to talk about these cards in a minute. At 11:03. And we also have Mercury Retrograde in Pisces from March 5th to the end of the month, right around the 25th. So just be mindful of that 2 week before and 2 week after. You guys might very well be feeling the retrograde energy going into the retrograde season. So for you guys, it's going to be happening in your 7th house of partnerships and contracts. So you just want to make sure you leave extra time to deal with possible miscommunication or any sort of administrative delays, that are really not your fault and are very unavoidable. So and also try to delay signing any sort of contracts or agreements until, I like to say into April, if you can. If you can't, you can't. Just make sure you read the fine print, just be super extra careful with everything. So during the pre-shuffle, I got these two cards, 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. So let's just talk about these because when they jump out in the pre-shuffle, I like to pay attention to them. So here, with the 7 of Pentacles, we have that, there is a goal in sight and you're very close to achieving it. You're really close, Virgo. You're right there. You're feeling kind of tired though, but you have to keep your focus. Your hard work is definitely going to pay you off. Right now, you're in the tedious stages of your career development. So you're probably feeling, I want to say like deflated, really exhausted, but deflated. Mentally exhausted is probably the better way to say it. But it's definitely coming. And this indicates the accruing money, clients, whatever you might need to expand your business. So you may not have the money right now for like the little luxuries in life, but it's all going to pay off and it's going to be really worthwhile. And it's very important that you keep your mind and eye on this, because then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, which does indicate deception and misfortune. So you might be misled this month. So you just want to consider your sources this month before making any assumptions or jumping to any crazy conclusions. You want to be on the lookout for lies, but maybe in the way of great exaggerations. Could be flat out lies, but also these, fabulous exaggerations about a situation. There's this vibe of dishonesty around you this month, right? So you're feeling really stressed and in a little bit of a weak position right now. But don't give up, because you have the 7 of Pentacles, okay, which is great. So, yeah. All right, so that's the energy that's kind of like, I feel like, surrounding you going into this period. So this miscommunication, and pay attention to who's saying what. And again, the retrograde's in your 7th house, so that makes perfect sense to me. All right, so this first line is going to be you, Virgo, and the second line is going to be your partner. Okay, and the third is going to be the truth of what's really going on. Okay. Ooh, the World card. It's always nice to get the World and the truth. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and Judgment. Okay, good. All right, so right now, you're the hangman here, Virgo, okay? So right now, you want to just get going. You're sick and tired of waiting. You feel like you've been in a period of the longest period of waiting for things to get off the ground. You just feel like you've been very patient and very understanding about things, and you're ready to just get things going. You just are. And you're dealing with a partner who's, I want to say, your partner's feeling very established in their life. Okay, absolutely. And all of that is great, but we have this idea of priorities being compromised here. So the truth is, your partner is very accomplished. They're very set in where they're at. You're really ready to get things moving forward. You're just really sick and tired of waiting. But I think I'm getting the feeling that you both feel that each of your priorities are in a bit of a different place right now. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys don't want to wait. You want to move this forward. I get this feeling of just really wanting to move it forward, right? It's this active waiting that you guys are both experiencing now. And then we have here, you're the Four of Cups. So you're feeling a little bored, but yet you're feeling stable right now. You want more. You definitely want more. You appreciate the stability that you're feeling right now, but you're so anxious to move forward in your... I feel like this is I'm getting very much career vibe here that's also affecting your relationship. Okay, because your partner, is the Emperor, and then with the Eight of Coins, there's this peace of mind and this advancement in their career. And it's just knowing that is going to bring you guys absolute clarity and what you want. But when we have the World card, when we're approaching the world, we need to be very honest about how we're feeling about things. Really honest. So right now you're feeling like you kind of want to catch up with your partner in their position of attainment, or their position of feeling like they've arrived. You feel like you're a little behind the game here. Maybe you changed careers. This can definitely indicate that you changed careers, that maybe you went from one level and you had to kind of go back down a couple of rungs in order to rebuild yourself in a new career. And your partner seemingly is being patient with you. It's going to end up being a really good thing. But here with this Ace of Wands in reverse, this is speaking to what we mentioned before about how you're just really emotionally exhausted and you're struggling to just move things forward, right? But at the same time, regarding your partner with this Page of Swords reverse, this indicates that your partner wants to move forward with you, but is not being fully honest on possible hesitation that they're having about moving forward. And this could be a number of things. We're going to have to qualify this for sure. But here, the truth of the matter is you guys are really looking at the situation, each of your own individual situations and the status of the relationship. And you're trying to be really honest because you want to enter this next phase of your life on a very clean slate, with both of you, contributing equally, both of you wanting to go in the right direction together, both of you equally being willing and ready to communicate and to share in each other's resources. And I feel like this is evolving into being this kind of issue where you're just feeling, Virgo, I feel like you're just feeling really anxious about getting your life together and moving forward. And while your partner is trying to be very patient, it does get to a point where their patience is pretty tested and they're just having a hard time seeing where everything is going. But because we have Judgment as the truth, I think it's going to end up working out beautifully. But these are just some of the energies that you're going to be going through. So let's see what other information we could get for Virgo from March 4th through March 11th, having to do with this frustration with their partner and how it's inflecting the relationship. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're struggling to move forward, but look, your partner sees all the choices that you guys have in front of you. They might be a little confused about exactly what the next step should be, right? Might be a little confused, but here we have the Five of Cups, and what's beautiful here about the Five of Cups is you guys are seeing the good in your relationship right now. You're really seeing it. You don't have a peace of mind right now, Virgo, only because you haven't arrived just yet. You haven't. But your partner, whoever you're dealing with, absolutely sees the choices here. They're feeling that you guys can manifest in a beautiful direction. They're feeling confident where you might not be confident. But I get the feeling, because you're under this stress, that some arguments are happening. And it probably has little to do with your actual partner, but you just creating issue where there maybe isn't any, and it's only because of your frustration. It's not because, it's not. But you're questioning even your partner right now. You're feeling extremely emotional during this time. And it's making your partner feel defensive. So you just want to be careful and try to identify, why would your partner be feeling defensive? Why? Okay. Well, your partner's feeling defensive because you absolutely do not have a peace of mind, and you think that they might be thinking about somebody else. And just because of the level of dishonesty that's going to be surrounding you this month, that might be the truth. It might not be, but it's your partner right now wants to feel this partnership. Your partner is feeling like they're at a place in their life where they've worked really hard to get to where they are, and they just want peace, and they want to feel partnered, you know? They want to feel this, and they do. I feel like they feel this attraction, but I'm also sensing this duality, right? Because we have the lovers is also duality of a mindset of they love you, and they really want to be patient with you, but I'm getting the feeling that maybe you're not being patient enough with yourself in the situation, and it's causing them stress. So if they're feeling stressed out because they want to be with you, but they're also thinking that the way everything's been presented might in fact not be the situation, and you might both be feeling the need to maybe move in a new direction. A new direction. I didn't say different direction. I said new direction. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Yeah, you're way too worried about money, and your partner is not, and your partner, would like to move forward in a very practical way, but you're both feeling extremely emotional right now, and you're just feeling like you can't move, and your partner is feeling like you guys are not going to be able to have peace and attainment together. But the bottom line is, you do, but you're both feeling like very up in your emotions, each of you. Your partner's feeling very unstable in this with you. Very unstable about your willingness to move this forward because you haven't arrived at where you want to be yet, right? But you have this attainment here. Okay, so here, this is indicating that, with this Eight of Cups here, you just want to go, Virgo. Something's happening that you want to go. You're feeling like your partner is being very dishonest. Yeah. That they're being very deliberate in their actions. They're involving themselves in something outside of your relationship, and it's making you feel very uncomfortable, and that you want to leave, and it's creating this ultimate conflict. Yeah. All right. You're not waiting anymore, and they're not feeling anything new. There's just this movement forward now at this point. You guys just want to move things forward. You're tired of thinking about things, right? Because ultimately what you want and what you are working towards is right there. But you feel like your partner is not wanting to wait for you to grow what it is that you need to grow, or to arrive at whatever it is that you need to arrive at. And there's this lack of willingness to move forward in a very practical sense. But you have the Empress here, which, is beautiful, and it indicates that you're being very open-minded to what you have ahead of you, and you're being really honest and really looking at everything and paying attention to everything, including the bullshit that's being handed to you this month. And there is this unwillingness to move forward on the part of your partner. Yeah. There's this, you guys have this conflict, this battle of, this arguing, right? Because it's swords, so it's, it's thought, right? So you guys are thinking very conflicting things about what's going on in your relationship. I'm getting such an evolution of this throughout this reading. Yeah. Okay. Listen. Yeah. Look. Virgo. You feel in your mind that you're being very fair in how you're evaluating everything, because you're being you're being patient, and you're also paying attention to everything, and you're being very fair-minded, and you know that you are. You know that you are. And your partner feels that there is the potential for this healing and this clarity. Your partner sees this. Your partner identifies this issue that you guys were going through as very temporary. But you both feel that if given a little bit of time and a lot of communication, you guys are going to be able to swiftly advance forward in this relationship. But this is also the card of something being well timed, right? So I'm feeling towards the end of March into the beginning of April, you guys are going to have a lot of clarity about everything, and you're swiftly going to be able to move forward at that point. So whatever it is that you're working on, Virgo, it's definitely going to come to fruition, and it's going to straighten out this feeling of discomfort that you want to have. I don't want to say that you're not feeling good about yourself, because you are actually. You're feeling really proud about this new direction that you're taking, but it's always so challenging, right? Trying to build ourselves up in a new area. Or even in the area that we've been in, but maybe in a different position. It's so hard to get to that point, and it creates stress in other parts of our life. Of course it does, but this really does indicate that your partner really wants us to work out with you, and once you get past this little bit of a challenging time period, you guys are going to swiftly move ahead, swiftly move forward. That's what I'm getting. So let's pull a couple of oracles. Okay. See what we have. Wisdom of the Oracle. These cards are so pretty. Okay. Breathe. I keep getting that today. Breathe. Breathe and imagine. Guys, I just shuffled. I've been shuffling. I always do a pre-shuffle. I don't remember what other sign I got this for. But, yeah. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be okay, and imagine the life that you want, and make sure that that's what you and your partner set your sights on right now, right? Do this with the sun in mind, that you guys are going to have healing, and you're going to have clarity, and it's all going to work out for you. You just need to get through this time period right now, and be patient with yourself and the situations at hand. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you for this coming week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.